We have here verse 36 of the 8th chapter of the Gospel of John. Jesus has told these people that if they abide in the faith that they have in him, then they'll truly be his disciples, that they'll know the truth will set them free, that famous announcement from Jesus. They, of course, respond that they are Jewish people. They've never been enslaved to anybody. The truth or falsity of that particular proposition could be debated, of course, but Jesus, in any event, was speaking of a very different kind of slavery from the sort that they apparently had in mind, pointing out to them that if a person commits sin, then that becomes irrefutable evidence that they are a slave of sin, and that if they are a slave, therefore, that they are only at best a slave in the house, presumably the house of Israel, presumably the house of God, and thus they have no permanent status, no permanent standing there, unlike a son. And so Jesus now, of course, viewing himself, obviously, as the true Son of God, is in a sense opening the door to the possibility that others could share in that status through him. And so he continues in the same vein, eon, the word for if that normally takes the subjunctive as it does here, un, the postpositive conjunction. So if, therefore, ho, huios, the article, nominative singular masculine with huios, the word for son, humas, this is the second person pronoun, accusative, the direct object of the principal verb here, eleutheros. This is from the verb that means to set free, to liberate. This is the third person singular aorist active subjunctive of that verb. So if the Son, therefore, sets you free, the direct object of that verb, this is the subjunctive, as we say, ontos. This is uniquely used by John here. He never uses it elsewhere. Normally he'll use alethos, which means truly. This is also an indeclinable adverb. It's a little stronger. It means indeed, certainly, without any possible refutation. Eleutheroi, adjective. This, of course, is the masculine plural nominative adjective used substantively here, esestha. This is the future of me, I am, second person plural future active indicative. You shall be free, and you shall be free truly. If the Son sets you free, then you will truly be free. You will remain in this house forever. This is the true freedom. It's not a matter of your social status. It's not a matter of whether within the strictures of a particular societal or cultural situation you happen to be somebody's slave or not. The true slavery, of course, in the human race is a much more profound matter, and only the Son is the one who can set a person free in that sense. And if God sets a person free through Christ in the sense Jesus intends here, then he points out that is a true and lasting, permanent, eternal freedom.